And next up is a flyweight bout between Bokang Masonyane and Magno Alves. First up, Magno Alves. 56.05 kilos for Popeye Magno Alves. BK weighs in at 56.75 kilos. And next up, we have a lightweight bout between Dion Bruning and Gavin Hughes. First up, Gavin Hughes. Big Tasty weighs in at 69.5 kilograms. Next up to the scale, Dion Bruning. Bonsai weighs in at 69.5 kilograms. Next up, the featherweights are battling. It is Boyd Allen and Callum Murray. First up, Callum Murray. 66 on the dot for Bundy, Callum Murray. 65.75 kilos for Boyd Allen. All right, Boyd, standing by here with Boyd Allen. It's been a long time since you've been in the Hexagon. Obviously, you have a lot of people very excited to see you back. What's the feeling like now? You've gone through the weigh-ins. Now is the fight coming up. What's going through your head right now?
Yeah, it's fight time now. The weigh-ins are done. I'm really excited to get back in there and perform. I've got a great opponent in Callum Murray. No booing needed on his behalf. He's come a long way, and I'm sure we're going to put on a good performance.
So I got to ask you, is it in your head at all? Obviously, the fight that you had with Danny Henry, that sort of thing, is that in your head with him being one of his training partners, that maybe he has some sort of secrets to figure out Boyd Allen? What are you thinking right now as far as the strategy?
I think he's a completely different fighter, and he's going to bring a completely different skill set. And yeah, I look forward to it tomorrow night. I look forward to being back in there and seeing the crowd and feeling that energy.
Now, you went out to Jackson Wink. You've been around in the States. Talk about what you picked up by going out to some of these different camps and training with some really high-level fighters.
Yeah, it's always good to travel and just learn a little bit more and see what's out there. But we're really lucky with what we have here as well. We've got a great team, and we've got an amazing coach. So, yeah, we've got everything we need here.
100%. Thank you so much, Boyd. We look forward to seeing you back. And now his opponent. Now, not a very warm welcome here in South Africa. You seem like a nice enough guy to me. Callum, obviously I want to know what's going in your head, taking on a guy that is such a local hero here, a guy that has done some historic things here in the EFC. That has to be some added pressure. I mean, you're still pretty early in your professional career. What's going through your head right now?
No, I'm totally fine. I knew what to expect coming out here. I knew I'd be getting booed. I know Boyd's the fans' favourite out here. He's a really good fighter. He's well established within EFC. I'm feeling great. Everything's went perfect. Weight cut's been bang on, and I'm here to put in a performance tomorrow night.
No doubt about it, Callum. We're very excited to see you inside the Hexagon. It is going to be a fantastic matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at our main event from EFC 65. Right down the middle. Whoa, and he is. Oh, it's a wrap! It's done!
You saw the champion of the light heavyweight of the EFC tonight, champion Dulce, perform tonight. What did you make of him, and do you fancy a crack at his belt?
I wasn't impressed. He's talking too much.
He's welcome to Africa. Welcome to face me. Welcome to fight me.
It doesn't matter what you do. I'm coming home with the belt. My hand's going to be raised. You might as well just send it.
DRC-born champion Dulce shook the EFC Hexagon with a debut victory in only 59 seconds, and his massive takedowns and walkaway knockouts. Crowned champion of the light heavyweight division in August of 2016, this is his second title defense, and without doubt, the severest test he has faced. England's Stuart Austin is a fighting machine. Obsessed with the art of combat, he has traveled the world seeking the ultimate challenge. At EFC 61, he announced his arrival in the organization with a tactical victory over the brutal heavyweight boxing champion Elvis Moyo, and immediately followed with a challenge to the champion. Tonight, the Englishman's words are put to the test as he steps into the hexagon with the power and pride of Champion Dulce. It's Champion Dulce versus Stewart Eman Austin for the EFC light heavyweight title.
And now welcome your challenger, Stewart Austin. Eman Stewart Austin weighs in at 92.6 kilograms. And now to the scale, Champion Dulce. Champion Dulce weighs in at 92.4 kilos. All right, I'm standing by with your champion, Champion Dulce. All right, champion. Stuart Austin's made a lot of promises. He says obviously he's going to win this fight, he's going to take your title, and he's going to take you down during the fight. Tell me your response.
I always say, talk doesn't win the fight. I'm the champion. And I'm not just the champion, I'm the two champion. And I know I make my team proud, I make Africa proud.
I was gonna ask you that. Everybody is talking about Africa versus the world on this card. Do you feel like you have the whole continent on your shoulders right now battling Stuart Austin?
For sure, I got all of Africa. All of Africa then behind me, behind the two champions.
Now, champion, on a lighter side, we looked at social media, you already commented on it. Everybody loves the champion dance. I want to see you guys make some noise out here. Let's get that dance. Let's get that dance. He is your champion, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now let's bring in the challenger. They don't like you. They're booing you here, Stuart. You came in here, you say you're going to take that championship in just your second fight here in the EFC. You think you can back up that promise?
Easy, it's no problem. I'm going to finish the fight.
Now, we watched the Countdown show. Talk about some of the holes in his game that you think that he has that you can exploit at EFC 65.
This needs to be a brief conversation. You know, it can't be a long conversation. If we talk about holes, there's so many. Oh, so many.
So you're going to get the takedown.
Are you talking about when I won and I didn't get hit? Do you remember me getting hit in that fight? Maybe I got hit so hard that I forgot getting hit. I don't think so.
How are you going to end the fight? Give me a prediction right now. How are you going to win the championship at EFC 65?
It depends whether I finish him or he quits. It doesn't really matter. Either way is good.
There it is, guys. Stuart Austin. He's your challenger. and he could be your next EFC light heavyweight champion. Graham, wow. Are you feeling this? Are you feeling the heat here from the crowd? This has to get you so excited for fight night.
You know, usually it's like this in Cape Town. Champions fans are very animated. They love to scream and go crazy for him. And I expect nothing less tomorrow night. It's going to be exactly the same. The stadium's going to be alight.
Give me a sleeper fight, maybe from the prelims or anywhere on the card that you think is going to steal the show at EFC 65.
Well, one of the fights, I don't know if you saw the weigh-ins, you had Faiz Jacobs and Umpi Sebeko staring at each other. I mean, Umpi didn't want to engage. Faiz is here to fight. The kid's on fire. He's an absolute prospect. I wish he was on the main card, and I know he always puts on huge fights. So that's a sleeper fight I think could turn into a fight of the night possibility.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Graham. It's going to be an incredible night, EFC 65, and we expect you to be watching 9 o'clock Central African time. Check out EFCworldwide.com for all the broadcast information. I'm Cyrus Fees, and I'll see you at EFC 65.
You saw the champion of the light heavyweight of the EFC tonight, champion Dulce, perform tonight. What did you make of him, and do you fancy a crack at his belt?
I wasn't impressed. He was on the ropes and he swung pretty much with his eyes closed. In all honesty, that's not going to happen against me. Like, if he backs up like that, I'm going to chew him up. It will be an easy fight.
On Saturday, the 4th of November, the pride of Africa, champion Dulce defends his light heavyweight title against the might of Britain, Stuart Austin. At the top of the division, there can only be one. EFC 65, 4 November, Carnival City. Tickets and broadcast information at EFCworldwide.com.